Hey, yeah, oh, 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 yeah.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Thomas, back again with another rendition of Truth Be Told. Now, before I get into your news, my regular viewers, you know that I hate politics. I mention it all the time in my videos. I didn't get into politics until a bummer got in the White House and started fucking up this country. I am not left. I'm not right. Don't call me a conservative. Don't call me a libertarian. I just advocate for common sense. And let's face it, you would know this if you actually watched my videos. And the left has gone off the deep end. They have gone straight up Looneyville. All the crazy shit that's been going on lately in the past few years is because of the left. They've taken it way, way too far with their BS. You know, they're okay with mutilating kids, with the sex trafficking coming across the border by, you know, the Biden administration and our law enforcement agencies. You know, certain celebrities are okay with that shit. It's just fucked up. All this shit, you know, that's crazy ass shit. You know, Democratic judges that do not follow the Constitution and constantly break the law. Republicans refusing to hold them accountable and pressing charges on them and suing them. It's gotten ridiculous. And it's all because of the far left. And this leftist ideology. It's insane. And no one can refute that. But as far as the news goes, everybody knows these trials against Trump are fake. It's a joke. They're so enamored in trying to stop this man from becoming president, because they know he's going to fucking revamp everything. He's going to try to fix the corrupt system. And they don't want to relinquish their power. These corrupt law enforcement agencies, the mainstream media, and the Democrats, they don't want to release that power. They think that they can be totalitarian and control the people, because that's what they're doing. Everything they say that, you know, the other side's doing is actually what they're doing, and people are waking up to that shit. But anyways, you know, that's all I've seen here lately is the BS with the Trump stuff and the trials. You know, Israel now going to war with Iran as well, because Iran started shooting at them or some shit. Hamas coming over here and trying to indoctrinate and brainwash, you know, these liberal college students to protest over here in America, when that shit don't belong here. It belongs over there. If you want to protest, go do it in your country. America has nothing to do. The American citizens don't have anything to do with that fucking war. We don't give a flying rat's ass about that fucking war. Especially when you're killing babies. And over half the Palestinians have come out and said we support Hamas. and them killing babies. Same thing with Israel. Them going and bombing innocent people, It's war. It's ugly. It's a mess. Nobody likes it. Keep that shit over there. Anyways, I just want to make a couple key points, and then we'll get on with your reviews. So, it doesn't matter if you're a celebrity or a YouTuber. If you put yourself in the public eye, you're going to get haters. It's just a reality. Now, YouTubers are not going to get it to the extent of like a celebrity status person, but they're still going to get haters, including myself. Normally I avoid negative people in my life. I don't care for negative people. I do have a couple of family members, who are negative to a degree, but their family, I got to put up with it, deal with it. But for the most part, everybody else, then go fuck off. I don't want to be around you if you're negative, or hateful all the time. Fuck that shit. I don't want you in my life. Now, last video, I triggered some people, some what I call simps and shrills. I can't stand feminism, but I also can't stand simps and shrills. Simps, man, like half the crap that's going on in our society, half of it's due to simps. These guys who, especially when it comes to like OF girls, P stars, or webcam girls, they'll literally it's like you might as well take a burn barrel and just toss your money in it and watch it burn. You're not getting anything from it. You're never going to get with that girl. And she's laughing at you, calling you stupid, and then making bank, laughing all the way to the bank, because you gave her all your fucking money like a fucking dumbass idiot. You're a simp. It's pathetic. Grow a fucking pair and tell these bitches to fuck off. You're not going to give them money. But nope, you're always going to have them weak ass feminine men. Probably grew up in a single mother household, who's going to fucking shrill out tons of money for them like an idiot. And then they want to whine and complain because girls don't want anything to do with them. Well, that's because you ain't fucking holding them accountable for their degenerative behavior. That's on you. Now, feminism and women in general, they're mostly the problem with society. They caused all that. Especially these single mothers. They caused their sons to be feminine, be simps. But anyways, I also can't stand it when you have simps and shrills for these god-awful movies, television shows, video games, where they're pushing the DEI crap, all the woke nonsense, the communism, the socialism, the feminism, leftist ideology. They're putting it in all our entertainment. And they're slopping, it's like they're taking a pizza. They're slopping green and black goo, glop, and then they're putting a thin layer of cheese with meat like sausage, pepperoni, and, you know, fucking a little tomato sauce. And then these simps and shrills will eat that shit and gobble it up because they force feed it to everybody to enjoy it and try to brainwash you into liking their BS, their leftism BS. And these simps and shrills will eat it up and it's run down their face, and they're like, oh, this is a great show! You should really try this show! Look, it's got a few sprinkles, memory berries of the game or the movie, old movie or TV show. It's great! Even though it's poisoning the shit out of me, I'm gonna keep eating it and tell you to fucking eat it too. Because this is all they're feeding us, is this fucking woke garbage. I can't stand simps and shrills. You're pathetic, you're losers, you're sad, and you embarrass yourselves when you do that. Now last week, you know, I talked about the Fallout show, and there were some fucking simps, you know, whining and complaining because I gave them truth and facts about the show. And they got pissed. They got triggered. Hey, you know, a lot of these leftists, they'll look at the sky and everyone knows it's blue, but they will try to convince you it's green. They want you to agree with them that it's green when they know it's blue, but they don't care. They want you to agree with them. And if you don't, they throw a hissy fit. They get butthurt. Big time. You know, if you disagree with an opinion I have about a show or something like that, I don't have a problem with that. I've stated that hundreds of times in my video. I don't care if you disagree with me. You're not going to like everything I like. You know, maybe there's something I don't like and you do like it. Okay, I don't care. It's not a big deal. I'm not going to get butthurt because you disagree with me on something. You know, if you're going to leave a comment and you disagree about me about something, and you tell me, hey, you know, I disagree. I like it because of this, yada, yada, yada. Okay, that's fine. It don't bother me. But you don't want to be all negative and hateful and start calling me names and shit just because you disagree with me. That's so dumb. You're an idiot. You're stupid. Fuck off. Now, when I give you truth and facts about a show or something, you know, that's unrefutable, undeniable, it's truth. It's a fact. You can get pissed off all you fucking want. But it's unrefutable and undeniable. It's a fact. It's truth. There's some people, especially on the left, who cannot handle truth and facts. You know, and don't come at me and say, oh, well, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, I'm a huge Fallout fan. You know, I know all the lore. I've played all the fucking games, except for that Fallout Tactics. I don't know, never even heard of that one. But I played all the rest of them. I know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to Fallout. So it's you who don't know what you're talking about. Fuck off. You don't like my opinion? I don't care. You can get all pissy off. It's fucking hilarious. Because you're just embarrassing yourself. Because you're being stupid. I hate simps and shrills. I hate them. It's not the fact that they like the show. It's the fact that They're promoting communism, socialism, feminism, woke ideology. And they're okay to get that poison because they sprinkled a few elements, memory berries, of that fucking game or TV show. And they're allowing Hollywood to keep doing it by promoting these shows. Oh, I like it. Even though it is poison and it's brainwashing me and it's gonna kill me, I don't care. I'm still gonna watch it. You're an idiot. Grow a fucking pair. Grow the fuck up and act like a real man. Or a real woman. Stop being a shrill. A simp. Stop. Just stop. Anyways. That's my rant on simps and shrills. Let's get on to your reviews. So we're going to talk about... I just watched fucking that dumbass Rebel Moon Part 2. I hated the first one. It was pathetic. I don't know why I watched this one. Zack Snyder, okay, he can do visuals. He can make it look pretty. He's really good at that. Okay? Because there were some visuals in this movie that I thought was pretty cool. I liked some of the visuals and shit. But story-wise, the guy cannot fucking tell a story to save his fucking life. I liked Dawn of the Dead and Night of the Living Dead. But he took a story that was given to him, already given to him, and then he did visuals around the story. It worked. It was great. But in this way, you know, he's writing this shit. He sucks at writing. It was pathetic. Literally, the second part is just like the first part. It's the same fucking plot, pretty much. Bad guy comes to kill rebellious daughter, adopted daughter, you know, and they're coming for the grain. It's literally the same fucking thing as the first one. She kills, you know, the girl to everything, heals, that can heal everything, is godlike power. But then later finds out she's not dead. Oh, I wonder how you figured that fucking out, since she can heal anything and bring shit back from the dead. Now she's going to go fight the Imperium or Empire to help the princess. Oh my god. They did all these slow-mo scenes where they spent half the entire fucking movie working this grain, farming this grain, and then fucking, you know, they take 2 days to build this huge complex of tunnels. Like in 2 days, come on. All the girls, yeah, oh my god. They give them weapons. They don't know how to use the weapons, supposedly. But in 2 seconds, they're all naturals at fucking shooting these weapons. And then, you know, he has to do this thing for 30 minutes where he gives everybody's, all the 7 main characters, gives their backstories, but they're literally all, oh, someone came to my little village, fucked it up, the Imperium, now I'm pissed at them, and I'm coming back for revenge. They're literally practically all the same story. You know, they changed a couple things in them, but it's literally the same fucking backstory for every character. It was pathetic. This one was worse than the first one. Now, let's not forget, like, the glowing swords and all that stuff, because it was supposed to be part of a Star Wars series, but they went and changed that. Now Zach says they're going to do like several movies of this crap. Not negotiate the fact that fucking they're literally sending troops after troops through this fucking one little bridge over and over again. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Seriously? And these little group of villagers are able to defend them off. I'm telling you, it's crap. It's terrible. Anyways, watch it if you want. If you like it, you like it. But I'm telling you, it's crap. The story is so fucking lame. It's terrible. It's been the Seven Samurai or whatever, the Magnificent Seven, whatever. It's been done 100 times. And he's taken elements from different types of movies and games and shit and thrown it all into one. And it's terrible. It's awful. It's awful. But like I said, watch it if you want. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I don't give a flying fuck. I'm just telling you the truth and the facts about the movie. Personally, I don't like it. I give it 2 thumbs down. It was trash. Okay. Let's get on to your B-movie reviews. Alright, movie-holics. This week is Fantasy Week. Now, when it comes to like superhero movies and shit like that, you could call it sci-fi, action, fantasy, whichever one. They all work because it has elements of all of them in it. All the genres, those genres in it. I actually chose to do the Darkman series. Now I'll get to the third one on the next video. But we're going to do the first 2. They were both, Sam Raimi or Rami, I'm not even sure how you pronounce it. He created the Darkman character. Now, the first one's done in 1990, and it made about $49 million worldwide. And it starred Liam Neeson, Frances McDormand, and of course Larry Drake is the bad guy. I love Larry Drake. I think he makes a cool bad guy. I really liked him in Dr. Giggles. That movie was fucking hilarious. I love that movie. Anyways, so the story is Liam Neeson's character. He's working on some type of synthetic cells that, skin cells to replace skin tissue. but he can't get it past what he calls the 99 mark, 99 minutes. It melts, dissolves. It won't. It's unstable, and he can't figure out why. He later starts figuring out that it has something to do with the light. Like it'll last longer in the dark for some reason. But before he could figure it out, Durant, which is the character Durant, Robert Durant, is played by Larry Drake. He's the bad guy. Now, he works for like some attorney or whatever, but he goes in there, he fucks up the building, he fucks him up, and nearly kills him. But, you know, Liam Neeson's character survives. He then, where he gets the money, I don't know. He finds an abandoned factory. And he gets all this equipment. Now later on, he does get money from, you know, he starts killing off bad guys and taking the money from Durant. But at the first, he's got like all this equipment and shit set up, and he didn't do any of that when he first got his lab going. I mean, he used some of the old lab tech that he had that blew up, because Durant blew it up, but I'm like, he's got all this other equipment, but he doesn't have any money. So where he got it from, where he got the money for it, I don't know. Anyways, he has a girlfriend. She's involved. But he really doesn't want her involved. He kind of does at first, but then later on he realizes it's just not going to work. So he tries to tell her to back off. She won't back off, blah, blah. She wants to help him. Ridiculous. Anyway, she gets captured. He's got to go save her. And he pretty much kills everybody. Now, you would think a helicopter crash and it blows up with Durant in it, Durant would be dead. Nope. But he does end up going after the attorney who started all this, who was involved with his girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. He ends up killing him too. And then they part their ways, and that's the end of the movie. You know, he saves the day. He still doesn't have a formula that works for the skin cells or anything like that. That's just kills Durant and that attorney, and that's the end. Now we move on to the sequel. Now the sequel doesn't star Liam Neeson. He doesn't come back to reprise his role. However, Larry Drake does come back as Durant. Now you have and it's called The Return of Durant. It's done in 1995, but it went straight to video. They didn't do a theatrical release. They didn't think the first one did all that well. So, you have Arnold Vosloo, who takes over the role. And I like this guy. He's a decent actor. He's the one who played the Mummy in the Mummy movies. And Kim Delaney's in this. Of course, I already told you, Larry Drake comes back to reprise his role as Durant. Now, Durant's supposed to be dead. Everybody thinks he's dead, including Darkman. But this reporter uncovers that he's actually alive. And now he's trying again to take over a criminal organization. He's been gone in a coma for a while. He comes out of it. Now he wants to be big boss again. So he breaks out this scientist who's going to help him develop weapons for some skinheads who are going to go around wiping out all the other gangs. But he needs a factory, an abandoned factory. And there's this guy, he's a scientist. He's also working with like skin cells and shit like that. And Darkman kind of partners up with him. But just as he partners up with him, Durant goes in there and blows his little ass up, kills him, and tries to take over his building. He starts passing out the guns. The scientist builds his guns with little atomic batteries or whatever. But Darkman goes in there, fucks it all up, and kills them all. And this time he blows up Durant in a car. I mean, literally blows him up. There's no way he survived it. At least I don't think so. I haven't watched the third one yet. But that's the end of that movie, you know. He saves the day again. Blah, blah, blah. The reporter got killed too. She got blown up by Durant. There was a sister involved, the scientist that Durant killed, which Darkman helped save her ass. But that's pretty much the entire story. Now in the first one, it was pretty much like, you ever seen that movie Dick Tracy? It was really, really comic bookish. Really cheesy like. You know, I give it a thumbs up, thumbs down. This one, I actually liked the sequel way better than I did the first one. Had nothing to do with the acting. It was done better. It didn't act like all goofy like when they were doing the characters. They took a more realistic approach, so I give it 2 thumbs up. Sequel's better than the first one. Like I said, check them out if you want. They're decent movies. The first one's okay for a one-time watch. The second one's pretty good. I'll get to the third one next week. You know, I want to thank all my viewers for watching. I appreciate you. Thanks for putting up with my rant at the beginning of this video. I'm really passionate about, you know, advocating for common sense. And I can't stand these communist leftists who promote and shrill and simp for fucking destroying our country. They're anti-American. I can't stand them kind of people. I hate them. Well, hate's a strong word. I feel almost sorry for them because they've been brainwashed. They're pathetic. They're losers. They can't fucking stand up to these fuckers and tell them to fuck off. I'm not going to watch your shit and promote it because I know what it is. It's leftist ideology. It's communism. You know, you don't hold these people accountable for their behavior, and it's just pathetic. They're weak, pathetic soy boy simps. It's sad. Terrible. I just find it fucking funny that I triggered several of these fuckers off because I told them that Fallout was a trash show. But I literally proved everything in that video. You can't deny it. It's undeniable. But they still got butt hurt and triggered over it. It's fucking hilarious. You know, fuck off. I can't stand simps and shrills. I hope, you know, don't let haters try to drag you down. They're just mad because they can't handle truth and facts. They absolutely cannot. They They want you to believe in a fantasy land, like in their delusion. And they want you to agree with them all the time, because they're a fucking cult. Don't. Don't put up with their bullshit. I sure the fuck ain't. They can hate me all they want. You're gonna get nothing but truth and facts on my channel. Plain and simple. They can go fuck off. Weak, pathetic losers. These leftists, these communists, these anti-American woke-ass motherfuckers. Feminists. They're dumb. They're stupid. Plain and simple. Anyways, that's all I have for you this week. I told you be told the truth, and you just been told.